If the word marketing makes you want to close the browser tab, this video is for you. Most authors who have spent years writing a book do not think of themselves as marketers. They think of themselves as writers, as storytellers, as people who had something worth saying and found the discipline and the courage to say it across 300 pages. Marketing feels like a different skill set, a different personality type, a different world entirely. Here is the reframe that changes everything. You are not a marketer, you are an enthusiast. And enthusiasm, genuine, unperformed, specific enthusiasm for your own book is more effective at generating sales than any advertising campaign you could run. Today I want to show you why that is true, what it looks like in practice, and how to build a book marketing approach around who you already are rather than who you think you need to become. The first thing most authors get wrong about book marketing is the scope of who they are trying to reach. You do not need your book to be the hot topic of the entire internet. You do not need to dominate BookTok, Bookstagram, and Amazon simultaneously. That belief that you have to be everywhere is what produces the overwhelm that leads to paralysis. What you actually need is much more achievable. You need the right people in the right circles to know about your book. Think about what that means concretely for a Christian author. If you have written a book on spiritual warfare, you need the people already talking about it in Facebook groups and ministry circles to encounter your book. That is a reachable community. The principle that guides your platform decisions is this: community, connection, and conversation. Community means you are present where readers gather. Connection means they can reach you. And conversation is the most important. Word of mouth is built entirely from conversations. Your first question for every platform is not how many people are here. It is, are the right readers for my book having conversations here? Here is the mindset shift that changes everything. Think about the last time you were influenced to read a book, not by an ad, but by another person. Someone you trust was absolutely gushing about a book they had just read. Their enthusiasm was so specific, so infectious, that you thought, I want to read that. Were they marketing to you, or were they just excited? What actually moved you was the enthusiasm. It was the fact that their excitement felt real. Now, here is the question that should reframe your entire approach. Who is more enthusiastic about your book than you? You are. You have to be. You spent years with these ideas. You love them enough to sacrifice your time, your sleep, your social life to get them on the page. You are the world's foremost expert on why this book matters, and you are the person most qualified to be genuinely excited about it. For Christian authors, self-promotion can feel like pride, but there is a difference between performing enthusiasm and genuinely sharing something you believe God gave you to write. If you believe your book carries something real, sharing it is faithfulness. Once you have made the mindset shift, the question becomes practical. What do you actually post? The most important principle: pick one platform and do it well. Not every platform, the one where your readers are. Try annotation posts. Find a passage that moves you, that says something true, and annotate it the way an engaged reader would. Take a photo. Post it with the caption you would write if you had just discovered this book and loved it. Share the behind the scenes. What drove you to write this? For Christian authors, the testimony behind the book is often the most powerful content you can post, the God story of how this book came to exist. Share reactions. If an early reader tells you, this book changed something in me, share it as the genuine human moment it is. That creates conversation because it shows readers that your book is doing something real. 3 myths holding you back. Myth 1, you need to post every day. You do not. Posting every other day is often more effective. Consistency and quality matter more than frequency. This is a season, not a life sentence. Myth 2, do not market until it is published. The time to start talking is when you are finished with the first draft. Share your excitement now. Let people anticipate it. Build warm traffic for your launch. Myth 3, you should only post about your own books. Your readers are also readers of other books. Recommend what you love, become a community member, not just a vendor. Strike a balance between creating and engaging. Here's the question I want you to sit with. If you were not the author, if you were just a reader who had stumbled onto this book and loved it, what would you say about it? What would you tell a friend? Those are the posts you should be making. Your knowledge, expressed with genuine, unguarded enthusiasm, is more powerful than any marketing campaign. Your book deserves that from you. Your readers are waiting for it. Follow Nori Media Group for more. Drop a comment below. What is the one thing about your book that makes you most genuinely excited? I read every one.